Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and let's dive into the chart, shall we? So, we're starting the day off with the Sun opposing Neptune. Now, there's been a lot of highlight with that spiritual WAR, specifically within the justice system. And we could potentially see and hear more of that brought to light. Neptune and Aries, are we truly seeing things clearly? Is what they're saying truly factual? There is some deception. Are we using our third eye to be able to see things clearly? Are we using extreme discernment? And the reason why I bring that up is I've seen a lot of spiritual psychosis going on, and it's quite scary if you want to know the truth. The Sun is going to move into that 1 degree point, still going to be opposing Neptune in Aries, so there's still more energy of that in the collective, okay? We got Venus in Virgo, we got the South Node in Virgo. Do a gut check. Truly do a gut check. Is this really reality? Or am I being sold an illusion? Okay. The moon is now at 19 degrees and getting ready to conjunct Zeus. So there's been a lot highlighted here. Okay, yesterday we got some answers as far as autism is concerned. That's great. However, there's still more that's out there that's meant to be brought to light. So hold on, okay? We are in a time of exposure. Try not to fall for the illusions. Okay? We now have Mars at 0 degrees of Scorpio and working into that exact square with Pluto. So there is a lot of Martin energy in the air. I woke up today ready to go, ready to truly ground in that sacred fire to spread the truth. You know, Candace Owens said one thing that I can truly respect, and she said, Jesus, Yeshua, was truth. And one thing that I have noticed over the last 5 years, cognitive dissonance is a real thing. Specifically when truth doesn't align with your beliefs or what you've been conditioned to believe. Okay? I am doing my best to remember grace and to extend grace to those that, when they're triggered, I'm doing my best. However, I am not a dumpster for your unresolved emotional trauma to be dumped onto. So there's that. We have Lilith in a trine with Jupiter. Jupiter still within a 3 degree orb of trining the North Node. So keep an eye on your emotions. Emotions can be extremely heightened, specifically with Lilith in Scorpio. Lilith in Scorpio comes out. Okay, I felt it today, and I'm really feeling this right here too. So pause, ground, channel that energy into movement. That truly is the best way to channel that energy. Try to remain balanced in your communication, in what you deliver. We do have a lot of energy in that Libra. Don't suppress what you're feeling. Acknowledge it and speak your truth. Okay, just do it from a grounded standpoint. And this right here can be very vengeful. Okay? So keep an eye on that. Now, as I prepared you guys with the video that I did with Mars square Pluto, I did tell you all that we could see a lot of, okay? And I woke up this morning and apparently it's already happened in some places, and they're really, really, really trying to push WW3. They're trying. Okay, so those of you that know how to collapse timelines, those of you that know how to alter timelines, we're going to need some assistance in collapsing that down. Now, Venus is in Virgo. Be mindful not to be too nitpicky. Venus in Virgo can be very critical, okay? Very critical of your relationships, expecting perfection, very critical of how you make money, seeking perfection. Perfection is not, if you want perfection, go with AI. It's not real. It's not attainable. It's not something that's humanly possible, okay? And the more that you can lean into imperfection is perfection, you're going to be able to balance that out. However, I have also seen a lot of mothers that have children that have been diagnosed with autism truly standing up and standing in their power. And that's been pretty remarkable to see, because this is the first time in history that anybody has actually put in a conscious effort to help the weakest link. I know. I've walked that path. I know exactly what it's like to piece the pieces of the puzzle together and figure out what truly caused it. So, there's a lot going on. Mind your emotions. Protect your neck, okay? Your throat chakra. There is an attack on the throat. Give me one card for today, please. Give me one card for the energy for today, please. I also want to add that Juno is in a trine with Saturn, okay? There could be relationships coming together that is karmically meant to come together. The Fool. Are you going to take a leap of faith? Are you going to go into the unknown? I love that the Fool come out as I said that, but because sometimes it can be scary to take a leap of faith. Keep an eye on your sacred fire, but also tap into that energy for creation. There is a lot of healing that's taking place, because we got the Star card and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents Virgo. Virgo is all about healing. And we're going in the right direction for healing to take place. This is going to be an area that's going to be highlighted the most, specifically during Libra season. Okay, there is divine justice at play. And the Most High is here to deliver that. And we're going to have many awakening to some deep, dark truths. I feel like they already are. I feel like over the last week, there has been such a mass awakening, it's not even funny. And it's okay for me to stand in the fire if on the other side of that fire, people truly start waking up. However, I do want to say that I had to take a break. I did not upload any of my content for this eclipse. I didn't upload anything. I didn't do a daily yesterday because I really needed to sit with what is my why. I am suppressed. I am targeted. I am attacked. I've recently been dealing with hacks. My life would be so much easier if I just was quiet. Again, throat chakra. But I had to sit with that. Am I going to run? Am I going to hide? Or am I going to rise up and stand in my truth, own my truth, and fight for the truth? Because I am a warrior for truth. I want the truth no matter what. All right? I love you guys. I hope you all have an amazing Mars day. And I'll see you tomorrow for another update. Bye.